Thanks for joining us. Alexie Cowan still covering the sports world as well as the weather this week. I know we have a lot to get to. Alexie, I know last week was a bye week for our football guys, but there was still so much going on.
Yeah, guys, me and Grayson have had time to rest up during this bye week, so kind of a slow few days for the Volunteers, but there's never a quiet sports week here on Rocky Top, so we'll get to some Lady Vol updates. But first, I do want to recap that Oklahoma game. You got fresh members of the SEC, the 15-ranked Oklahoma Sooners, also their first ranked football matchup of the season, but Tennessee proved Yeah, there we go. So now we have the first ranked matchup of the season. Yes, first ranked matchup of the season, but Tennessee proved there ain't no love in Oklahoma, wasting no time giving the Sooners a taste of that SEC Kool-Aid. Just going to let you know, very sour. Now, take a look at this dart by QB Iamaleava to Dante Thornton Jr. They were not catching him. Dante going in for the first touchdown of the night. Now, the Vols got lucky with some wild fumbles throughout the night going their way. One right in the end zone for a safety. Look at that. Ooh, barely on that line. Now, granted, it wasn't a 70-point blowout like last week. Tennessee's defense actually giving up their first 2 touchdowns of the season, breaking that streak. But overall, a very successful game for the Vols, leaving fans very hopeful about how the rest of SEC play will go. Speaking of the Sooners, our volleyball gals headed down there last Friday, and it did not go the same way as the football game did. Lady Sooners defeating Tennessee 3-1 matches. The Lady Vol losing their last 2 away games are trying to figure out that slump ahead of traveling to Ole Miss Friday and Mississippi State Sunday. We'll keep you updated on those matches. But on the soccer field, our Lady Vols are about halfway through their season already with a 6-1-3 record. 3 ties this year, including Sunday's game against Vanderbilt. Tennessee and Vandy both scoring only 1 goal. They host Mizzou tonight here in Knoxville at 7 and will head over to good old Fayetteville to take on Arkansas Thursday. SEC play really ramping up in all sports across the board right now. Stay tuned next week because we do have an exclusive interview with the sweetest and only set of Lady Vol siblings right now, Miss Tess and Edie Darby. Have some tissues handy, guys. Just warning you. But that's all from my side of the field this week. Keep supporting your Vols and keep being a volunteer.
And Alexie, we have some great opportunities to volunteer during this flood. Stay with us for how you can get involved.